Best mountain bike for 2020. The best MTB from hardtail trail blasters to electric enduro sleds. 1. WHYTE S-150C RS V2. This shape-shifting trail slayer is the best mountain bike overall right now. Reasons to buy. Superb handling. Massively capable. Can run 29 or 27.5 wheels. Reasons to avoid. Too pricey for some. British bike manufacturer WHYTE is renowned for building innovative and award-winning mountain bikes. Its 2020 offerings continue in that tradition, not least with the S-150C, which is our pick for the best mountain bike overall right now. It comes with 29-inch wheels, is also designed to run on 27.5-inch wheels, which WHYTE sells separately, or you can run your existing wheel set of course. In addition to its wheel swapping abilities, the S-150C is also a cutting-edge trail bike in its own right. WHYTE knows what it's doing when it comes to geometry, and this is a perfectly balanced bike that allows you to easily take on just about anything a trail can throw at you. The S-150C RS V2 is the mid-range model of 3 bikes and is well spec'd for the price. Up front you get the excellent 150mm RockShox Pike Select fork, which is paired with a RockShox Deluxe Select RT Debonair shock. SRAM's 12-speed GX Eagle takes care of the transmission, while its Code 4 4-pot brakes have tons of power. The supplied 29-inch wheelset has wide WHYTE 30 rims and is shod with a Maxxis pairing of a triple compound 2.5 high roller tire up front and a dual compound 2.5 aggressor to the rear. 2. Canyon Spectral CF 7.0. The best mountain bike for charging on any kind of trail. Reasons to buy. An extremely well-balanced machine. Outstanding componentry for the price. Light and stiff carbon frame. Last year Canyon completely redesigned the Spectral, making it longer and lower than before. 2020's incarnations have a host of updates, the headlines being 10mm more suspension travel at either end, plus additional models across the range. The Spectral CF 7.0 is the entry-level carbon-framed model and comes equipped with RockShox Excellent Pike Fork and RockShox Super Deluxe RCT shock, the equivalent of a pike in rear shock form. Other key specifications include SRAM GX Eagle 1X12 gearing with a 10-50 cassette and powerful SRAM Guide R brakes. Everything rolls on wide-rim DT Swiss M1900 wheels and Maxxis's triple compound Minion Die 2.4 tires. This mountain bike will take on any trail you point it at. It's also extremely well balanced, being fast and efficient, even when the trails point upwards. 3. NORCO SIGHT A3 and A3W. An all-mountain beast with app-supported custom tuning. Reasons to buy. Customized bike set up via an app. Decent spec list for money. A bang up-to-date all-mountain bike. Canadian bike brand NORCO has redesigned its well-regarded sight range for 2020. The 7 model range has been built to give ideal weight distribution and grip in all situations. With humans coming in all shapes and sizes though, getting a perfectly balanced ride could seem something of a tall order. To help achieve its aim, NORCO has also released its Right-Aligned Setup app. Enter your measurements, weight, riding ability and model choice into the app, and it will not only recommend the best bike and componentry sizes for you, but it also gives detailed suspension settings and tire pressures, making it a doddle to custom tune your fork and shock and totally dial in your ride. The SIGHT A3 and the A3 watts we've picked out here may be the cheapest aluminium models in the range, but they still offer the balanced and capable ride of their fancier stablemates combined with the best value for money. From the SRAM Eagle 12-speed gearing to the wide 29mm WHYTE rims with 2.5 inches Maxxis Minion DHF tires, all the componentry choices are hugely capable and bang up to date. With a RockShox pairing of a 160mm Yari fork up front and 150mm Deluxe Select R shock to the rear, these are bikes that can handle just about anything that comes their way. 4. SRAM Spark 940. A great MTB for cross-country racing and flat-out trail riding. Reasons to buy. A seriously fast yet confident performer. Versatile enough for racing and blasting trails. Decent component selection. The next runner-up in our best mountain bike buyer's guide, the Spark is an XC World Cup winning model that's just as popular with non-racers as it is with serious competitors. This WHYTE appeal is down to the Spark's highly capable nature and being just as well suited to long rides on regular trails as it is to short, sharp blasts on the race circuit. Despite only 120 mm of travel, the Fox fork and shock are both smooth and reliable performers, while the stiff frame and 29 inches Synchros Formula wheels on fast-rolling Maxxis Recon 2.4 tires enables you to put down some serious speeds. The well-spec'd groupset is a mix of SRAM and Shimano, consisting of a GX Eagle 1X12 drivetrain and SLX M7000 brakes. The Spark is fast and well-balanced on XC circuits and non-lethal trails, but it's also tons of fun on steep, swooping descents. 5. Nukeproof Mega 275 Comp. The best mountain bike for enduro racing and bike park uplift days. Reasons to buy. Hugely capable, yet has an agile and lively ride. Slack frame angles boosts confidence on descents. A 29 inches wheeled version is also available. The original Mega was launched in 2009 and has been ridden to massive success on the Enduro World Series by Sam Hill. Fully redesigned in 2018, the Mega has been tweaked and updated for 2020 and is now available in 5 sizes with the addition of a new medium-long framed bike. This year's models feature wider boost hub spacing front and rear to help give extra stiffness and ride predictability. They also feature 1X drivetrains across all models and lengthened top tubes on large and extra-large frames. The Mega Comp comes with RockShox suspension in the form of the bomb-proof Yari fork and Super Deluxe shock. SRAM Guide T brakes and a SRAM NX Eagle 1X12 drivetrain take care of the stop and go, while the Mega runs on Nukeproof Neutron wheels and Michelin Wild Enduro 2.4 tires front and rear. There's no doubting the Mega's credentials on properly steep gnarly trails, but it's also a heap of fun to ride anywhere and makes shorter work of the ups than many of its rivals. 6. WHYTE 905, a ride-at-all hardtail bike with vibrant good looks. Reasons to buy. A ridiculously fast and furious ride. Totally sorted handling. Instills huge levels of rider confidence. Whether you're looking for a bike to rip on more forgiving trails or one to plummet down steep gnarly runs, with its long, low, slack and exceptionally well-dialed frame geometry, the WHYTE 905 is a hardtail that's hardcore enough to handle it all. The 905 runs on wide-rimmed, boost-width, WTB Street 135 wheels shod with an ultra-grippy, triple compound Maxxis High Roller 2.8 tire on the front and a faster rolling Maxxis Recon 2.8 on the rear. These plus-sized wheels and tires let you seriously rip through almost every type of terrain, allowing you to reach some proper warp speeds in the process. The SRAM Guide T brakes are excellent stoppers and an upgrade on last year's levels, while the 1X12 SRAM NX Eagle drivetrain provides all the gear range you could ever need. 7. Pinnacle Ramen 2. A fast and furious charger that won't break the bank. Reasons to buy. Capable yet speed-hungry. Excellent value for money. Modern frame geometry. Reasons to avoid. Weighty drivetrain. The Pinnacle Ramen 2 has been around in one guise or another for a few years now, but the 2020 version of this rapid yet robust 29er has everything the modern trail rider could want at a massively competitive price. Up front is an air-sprung, boost-width RockShox Recon. While the fork may only sport 120 mm of travel, it is still capable enough to take on anything most non-lethal trails can throw at you. The 30 mm internal width, 29-inch WTB rims are shod with a classic hardcore hardtail tire pairing of a super grippy 2.6 WTB Vigilante up front and a faster rolling 2.4 Trail Boss to the rear. The gearing is taken care of by SRAM's entry-level 12-speed SX Eagle transmission, while the brakes come in the form of Shimano's no-frills but ultra-reliable BRMT 200 series. With a frame that's bang up to date with a confidence-inspiring slack head tube angle and a roomy top tube length, the Ramen 2 is highly capable all-rounder, and when you hit the pedals hard it's certainly no slacker either. 8. MERIDA EONE-SIXTY 800, the best electric enduro mountain bike. Reasons to buy. An e-bike that can get you anywhere and tackle any trail. Decent enduro geometry and spec. Plus-sized wheels and tires give loads of grip. MERIDA's EONE-SIXTY 800 is closely based on the company's conventionally powered enduro bike of a very similar name. The capable nature of the bike with 160 mm of travel and its long, low frame design is made even more accomplished by the addition of a Shimano Steps 8000 motor. The Steps motor provides 250 W of power and 3 levels of ride assistance: Eco, Trail, and Boost. The range of the 500 Wh Shimano Steps battery depends on the terrain you're riding and how much assistance you use, but expect to get at least a couple of hours out of it unless you plan on hammering up alpine climbs in boost mode. The EONE-SIXTY 800 can literally take you anywhere and is a total blast to ride wherever you may end up. Despite the weight of the motor and battery, the bike is still playful and fun to ride. With its boost width wheels on 2.8 Maxxis DHRII tires, there's always loads of traction and grip to keep you in full control. 9. CALIBRE Triple B. This full suspension mountain bike is an absolute bargain. Reasons to buy: a sorted full sus bike for the cost of a hardtail. A dropper post at this price. Ideal for those new to full suspension. The Triple B is the younger and even more capable sibling of the highly regarded Bossnut, still available as the updated Bossnut Evo. Yes, it does cost £398 more than the original, but it's money well spent as you get host of upgrades. The Triple B's Reba RL fork has 10 mm more travel and better damping than its cheaper stablemates Recon RL. As well as the fork's bolt-through axle, you also get one on the rear for a big dose of back-end stiffness. The Triple B also comes with a 125 mm Trans-X dropper post, which is a real coup for a full sus bike at this price. The uncomplicated suspension is easy to set up and use, making it an ideal first full sus bike. The ride is well balanced and can handle anything red and black graded trails happen to throw your way, while the slack head tube angle combined with the wide bars and short stem gives plenty of confident control over steep, rooty sections. 10. Volt Axis. Perhaps the most cutting-edge e-bike you can buy. Reasons to buy: great fun to ride thanks to 8 gears and comparatively lightweight. Folds up, has disc brakes and automatic gears. Reasons to avoid: well, it only barely folds up. And who wants automatic gears on a bike? If you want an e-bike that positively sprays tech out you, try the Volt Axis on for size. It takes the Gossicle GS's combo of folding, lightweight frame and disc brakes, and adds automatic gears, if you please. These react to your speed and pedaling effort. So you automatically gear down when you stop at traffic lights, although what self-respecting cyclist does that? And then back up as you accelerate. If you are an experienced rider, this is actually annoying as hell. Personally, I tend to leave whatever I'm riding in a high gear all the time because my body is like a powerful machine, and I found the way it slowed my escape from the lights quite disconcerting. For beginners, it could be useful, but it's worth remembering that the whole point of e-bikes is that the motor helps you along anyway, so I do really question the usefulness of this. The folding mechanism is hardly going to have Brompton's engineers in a cold sweat, but it does quickly fold just enough to let you take it on a train in the rush hour, and unlike the Gossicle, you don't need any tools or have to remove the damn wheels. Pushing it about in this state is not the easiest thing, it must be said. That aside, the Axis is a fantastic e-bike. At only 16 kilograms, it's almost lively by e-bike standards, but it also feels rock solid. It's geared too low in my opinion. I think it's fair to say I am not the target market, but in 8th, you can breeze on past the legally mandated, electrically assisted 15.5 miles per hour. The hydraulic disc brakes will then bring you to a pleasingly rapid dead stop. The range and charging time are good too. Cheap it is not, mind you.